Bloodbath Week is the name I've even given it. Just before upfronts, there's that unique period of 5 to 7 days when all of my favorite series are canceled simultaneously. This year, CBS's procedural crime program NCIS, Hawaii suffered an awful cancellation. Are you familiar with the show? Our family in the AAPI and LGBTQA+ communities thought that this was the one with the well-written female protagonists, progressive plots, and representation that they could finally support. Yes, that is the one. Generally speaking, these upfronts happen in April or May, depending on how the TV season has gone. This year, the writers and actors' strike for improved compensation and working conditions resulted in the majority of shows being postponed, canceled, or shortened. This series of presentations offers glossy samples of all the new content for the forthcoming TV year to advertisers, agencies, and the media. Naturally, though, the old, costly, poorly regarded, and generally underperforming shows have to be discarded before the new ones can launch. Swiftly. And without much ado. The fact that networks hardly ever announce cancellations, unless it's a heartfelt, "Hey, come watch our final season" announcement, is another reason I detest this time of year. Rather, news about cancellations is obtained by tenacious media sources who learn that particular performers have been let go from their contracts. I have to admit that even with their official happy TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter accounts, which are all replete with happy pictures of the cast and crew and messages of support, inclusivity, and appreciation for their fans, those same fans are frequently the last to find out that there won't be a second season. As a TV reviewer, it is my responsibility to address these cancellations, or at the very least draw attention to them, while also working to promote the upcoming phenomenon. Eventually, the following occurs. TV Pulse. The network has canceled your beloved program. Fans, you're aware. We're going to boycott this network. TV Pulse. Hey, you might be interested in this network's new show. Admirers, you cannot be serious at this moment. Additionally, May marks the start of the inevitable Save Our Show campaign, SSC. For the past 12 years, I have been encouraged to join or highlight campaigns to save specific shows every year, whether I work for Chevron One, Screen Spy Magazine, or TV Pulse Mag. I don't usually get involved. Everything I've seen before, they are ineffective. Money speaks for itself. Fans are not that important to networks. I've grown jaded. I'm worn out. Have I mentioned how much I detest this time of year? However, NCIS, Hawaii's cancellation struck a different chord this year. Over the years, the show has continuously performed the best on this website. This indicates that content regarding the program, including news, images, spoilers, and articles, receives more views than similar stuff from other series. This gallery of images from a single NCIS, Hawaii episode usually receives 20,000 views. There is an internet fan base as well. A special thanks to everyone who consistently reached out to me each week informing me that the final set of pictures from this week's episode had finally been released and that it would be a good idea for me to get off my ass and share them. I shall always adore you all. However, it wasn't simply the fantastic traction and fans that got us to pay attention this time. NCIS, Hawaii appears to be little more than an NCIS spin-off on paper. But it's not. The show was the first to break away from its male-centric and male-led predecessors, such as NCIS, featuring Mark Harmon, NCIS, Los Angeles, starring Chris O'Donnell, and NCIS, New Orleans, starring Scott Bakula. I adore those guys, but as a woman, I can't express how energizing it is to watch other women in leading roles on television. I can't believe I have to even acknowledge that it's 2024. Narratives set in stunning Hawaii revolve around the Naval Criminal Investigative Service located on the island. Fans were treated to something unique, novel, and unconventional by a formidable cast that included NCIS guest actress Katrina Law, Vanessa Lachey, Tori Anderson, and Yasmin Al-Bustami. The LGBTQA+ and AAPI communities expressed support for the show's official social media channels as well as our own when it chose to depict a healthy lesbian relationship between characters Kate Whistler, Anderson, and Lucy Terra. Al-Bustami, nicknamed Casey. By this we mean a relationship in which one character does not abruptly disappear after a half-season due to death, departure, or divorce when the network feels they've done their part for inclusion. We received comments from people all over the world expressing how significant that on-screen friendship was to them, particularly because they would be in danger if they openly expressed their gender and sexuality. The cancellation of NCIS Hawaii occurred on April 26th, which is known as Lesbian Visibility Day worldwide. The news left series actress Vanessa Lachey gutted, confused, and blindsided, as she said on her Instagram story. Since then, supporters have turned to social media, creating the @SaveNCIS Hawaii profile on X, previously Twitter, as a central point for organizing. Together, these fans are urging CBS to change their mind by planning watch parties, starting a petition, creating trending tags on X, and more. The group made a statement to TV Pulse magazine stating, "We believe saving NCIS Hawaii is essential because of the representation it provides the LGBTQA+ and AAPI communities, as well as of women in positions of power." The bond between Lucy Terra, Yasmin Al-Bustami, sometimes known as Casey, and Kate Whistler, Tori Anderson, is one particularly noteworthy aspect of NCIS Hawaii. Through an online form we've set up, we're asking show viewers to tell us why it matters to them. On primetime television, it is a rare instance of a lesbian partnership that is depicted positively. However, what about the numbers of viewers? How awful were they that CBS had to cancel the show that had had the biggest cultural influence in recent memory? The response is not as awful as you may believe. NCIS Hawaii saw a 4% increase in viewers from Season 2 to Season 3 with an average of 7.8 million total viewers and a 0.5 demo rating, using Live+7 playback data. It ranks 6th in overall audience, after Tracker, NCIS, FBI, Blue Bloods, and The Equalizer, and 8th in the demo out of the 14 drama programs that CBS has aired this TV season. Even worse in terms of ratings, NCIS Sydney, the most recent NCIS brand expansion, has already been renewed for a second season.